Hi, I'm Liz from Brain Body Better, here to go over a yoga flow that you can do in sitting. We're going to start by having our feet grounded on the floor, growing tall through our spine, and just taking a couple deep breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth. As you're taking these deep breaths, I want you to focus on your awareness of how your rib cage and your shoulders and your chest are moving. Our focus is to fill the lower parts of our lungs and our rib cage. Let's do one more deep breath. And from here, let's draw some awareness to our pelvis, where we're going to work on rocking our pelvis forward and then rolling it back. So moving forward off of your sit bones, rolling back onto your sit bones. As you rock forward, really grow through your trunk, sit up tall, and then round as you come back. Breathe in as you rock forward. Breathe out as you come back. Breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, rock back. Breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, rock back. Let's do one more. Breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, rock back. Again, coming to our grounded position. We're going to take a deep breath in, float our arms up to cactus, spreading our fingers wide, opening up through our chest, and then float them back down. So breathe in, arms come up, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, spread those fingers wide, and breathe out. Breathe in, sit up tall. Breathe out. Breathe in, open up through our chest. Breathe out. Let's do two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And from here, growing tall through our spine, getting grounded through our sits bones, feeling grounded through our feet. We're going to do some neck circles. So we're going to come down and around, bring it up and around. Trying to make this motion as big as you can. Feeling some stretching through our neck. As you're doing this, really trying to stay tall through our spine. Keeping our shoulders back, trying not to round forward. And then let's try going the other way. So still growing tall through our spine. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's do one more. And from here, sitting up tall, let's stretch our neck. So bringing our ear to our shoulder, opening up through our chest, giving a big hand. This should feel like a nice stretch through our neck and our upper trap, hopefully through the front part of our chest, growing tall through our trunk. And working on those deep breaths, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, filling the lower parts of your lungs. And float your arms down. Let's do the other side. So opening up through your chest, really growing tall through your spine. Stretching your neck, reaching your hand towards the floor, which lengthens your neck even more. And bring it in. And now we're going to move into a flow. So our first motion is we're going to bring our arms so they're crossed, palms together. Breathe in, float it down, side bend, stretch over, float that arm down, rotate around, growing through our spine. Come back, round down, lift our chest, come back. And we're going to do it again now to the other side. Bring your arms up and down, rotate over and back, twist, come back, come down, extend up, roll up. And let's try that again. Breathe in, engage your arms, breathe out, arms come down, breathe in, float over, feeling a nice side bend here, breathe out, come down, breathe in. You can hook your arm here and you're twisting. Breathe out, come down, breathe in. We're coming down, coming up into extension, coming back down and rolling. Let's try the other side. So breathe in, engage your arms, breathe out, breathe in, float over, nice side bend stretch, breathe out, breathe in, twist. You can hook your arm on the chair, growing tall, breathe out, and then breathe in, roll on down, come into extended, really extend through your upper back, roll it down. One more time, breathe in and out, breathe in and float your arm down, breathe in, hook and twist, growing through our spine, getting tall, feeling some nice rotation. And breathe out, come back to center, breathe in, come into extension, and roll back up. Let's do the other side. Engage your arms, breathe in and out. Side bend over, stretching through our side, staying grounded through our sits bones, and out. Twist, growing tall, hooking onto that back of your chair. You can even turn your head so you're looking behind you, getting some nice trunk rotation. And back to center, breathe in, Float it down. Lift up. And come back. From here, we're going to come to stand, and we're going to continue to use our chair. And so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come down into a down dog position, stretching our tush back, stretching through our shoulders, and then up into a modified cobra, and back down, and up, tucking our head, coming down. And now let's come to neutral spine. From here, we're going to work on twisting, breathing. Arm floats up and back down. Breathe in and out. 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 Let's do the other side. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Let's do one more. Breathe in and out. Let's drop our hips way back to get into a child's pose, stretching our low back, our hamstrings. Working on some nice deep breathing here, feeling grounded through our feet. From here, we're going to work on weight shifting forward into a plank position, and then rocking it back into a down dog. Coming forward, keeping our spine neutral, and bringing it back into a down dog. So sticking our tush out, you should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Keep your knees soft, don't hyperextend. Shift over into a plank and back into down dog. Into plank and down dog. Plank. Try to keep your heels grounded in this position. Lengthen through the back parts of your legs. Plank. And back. From here, let's come into a child pose, so sticking your tush back, and you're going to walk your hands to one corner of the chair, and we're going to work on breathing into that side. So this is a nice opportunity to get a good stretch in your hamstrings, and then also the side part of your trunk. And from here, let's go to the other side. Staying grounded through our feet, trying to lengthen through the back parts of our legs, keeping our spine neutral. Then let's come straight onto our arms. We're going to do cat and cow. So for this, you're working on bringing your belly button up, tucking your head. Then you're dropping your belly, lifting your head up. This is where you breathe in, breathe out, and tuck. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and tuck. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and tuck. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and tuck. Breathe in and lift. Coming back to neutral. We're going to do one more round of this. So we're going to breathe in, float our arm up, open up through our chest. This time we're going to tuck our hand under and rotate the other way. This is called thread the needle. You're going to breathe in, open up. You can bend this knee if that feels comfortable. And tuck, rotate back. Open and tuck. Float it open and tuck. Float it open and tuck that arm. Float it open and tuck. Try to match this with your breath. Breathe in and open and then float. And let's come back to center. Drop back into child's pose, stretching the back parts of your legs, your lower back. Keeping your head in a neutral position. And let's do one more breath here. And then come back up. We're going to do another round of cat and cow. So pulling everything in, tucking your head, and then drop and lift as you breathe in. Tuck and breathe out. So this is something that you can do at your own pace, matching your breath. Let's do one more here. And come to neutral. Get grounded through your feet. And we're going to do thread the needle on the other side. So breathe in, lift that arm, breathe out, and you can tuck that arm. Rotate as you breathe in, tuck. Let's do one more here. Float your arm up and back. Come back, drop down to child's pose. Feeling a nice stretch in the back part of your legs, your low back. You may find you're able to go a little bit further than when you started. And let's roll on up. From here, we're going to go into a warrior pose. So you're going to bring one foot forward. The other foot is going to be turned out to the side. Hips are coming forward. And we're going to work on just coming forward. Arms can come up. You can be holding onto your chair. You're going to weight shift forward and come up. Weight shift forward, opening up that hip and come back up. weight shift forward and up, weight shift forward and up tall, weight shift forward and up. Let's do one more, weight shift forward and up. From here, let's switch sides. And again, you can use your chair or a wall. Forward foot is pointing forward and your back foot is pointing out to the side. Hold on to the chair. Arms can be here, out to the side, or up. So you're working on weight shifting forward, opening up that hip, and back up. Weight shift and up. Weight shift and up. Weight shift up, stand tall. Weight shift and up. Weight shift and up. Let's do one more. Weight shift and up. Coming to center, getting grounded through our feet. The next thing we're going to do is with our chair, for support, you need it, is you can reach here and come into a triangle pose. So what my arm is doing is spreading my fingers apart and reaching up for the sky. And then I can come back up to stand. My feet are wide, trying to have toes pointing forward. And then again, using my chair, I can go the other way and lifting my arm up. You can have support here, support here. You want to try to keep your shoulders from being rounded, opening up through your hips, looking up towards the sky if that feels comfortable. And then let's come back up to center and come back over, really lengthening through this side, breathing in. You can turn your head to look up and come back up. Lengthen, you're looking up, stretching through your arms, opening up your shoulders, stretching through your hips. And float it back up. Let's do one more on each side. And float it up. Stand tall. And float it up. Float your arms down. And from here, let's work on our tree pose. So for this, your feet can be here, could be way up here. Whatever feels comfortable to you. You can use your chair for balance. And so we can just start here. And when you feel ready, you can work on letting go. Trying to have your whole foot grounded through the floor. Trying to stay strong through this standing leg. And float it down. And then let's try the other foot. Really lengthening through this standing leg, trying to keep your toes relaxed. Always think about your foot as having these 4 points of contact on the ground, and we want to keep them all in contact. And let's float it down. And we're going to return to our chair. So again, getting grounded, feeling the floor, feeling that you're sitting on your sits bones, hopefully feeling like you've grown tall through your spine. We're gonna finish with some just deep breathing, really focusing on breathing in through the lower parts of our ribs, keeping our shoulders down and back and relaxed, not up here by your shoulders or by your ears. And let's just close our eyes and finish with some deep breathing. So you can either breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If it feels more comfortable, you can just breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. As you're working through this deep breathing, I want you to scan your body, just feeling for places that you may have either been holding tension or built up tension. So if you're feeling like maybe both or one of your shoulders is having a hard time relaxing down, let's focus our breath in that area. So really trying to breathe into that tension. Floating down your arms. Are your arms feeling relaxed, and are your hands just rested on your legs, or are they tight in a fist? Just draw attention to it, and if you can, just breathe into that space and let go of any tension that you may have. Relaxing your hands, relaxing your arms, continuing to focus to be tall through our spine. Next, moving into our legs. Are you sitting comfortably on your sits bones, or are your glute muscles, tight and tensed? If they are, just try to breathe into that, letting them relax, settling into your sits bones. As you're moving down through your legs, are your legs fairly relaxed and your feet rested, grounded on the floor? Or are you feeling like there's some tension that you're holding, or maybe your toes are curled into the floor? If that's the case, just draw your attention to that spot and try to direct your breath there to get those muscles to relax. And let's finish with one more deep breath. When you feel comfortable, if you had closed your eyes, you can open, hoping that you feel that you've grown through your spine, maybe opened up through your shoulders. Your neck feels like it has less tension with this practice today. Thank you for joining me. I'm Liz from Brain Body Better, and I hope you enjoyed this practice. Namaste.